And what is up, all you YouTube viewers and YouTube fans? It is me and yours truly, of course, Brandon Murphy here on YouTube. And I am also, as you folks may know me from my Twitch channels, Brandon Hilo Koopa and Brandon the Mandalore 36. Remember them all, folks, so you have to at some point, some which, some way, somewhat, and of course, folks, some when. And today, folks, I'm bringing you, folks, another double whammy. And this double whammy involves Daddy Daycare. Except it's not Daddy Daycare, but more of a, well, let me put it this way for you folks. If you folks have not seen or remember Arnold Schwarzenegger, playing the school cop or whatever it is, not to mention teaching kids how to defend themselves, then yeah, you folks are in for a surprise, because that is basically what I'm going to discuss, react, and review to you all, as well as discuss, react, and review Alex Spider's newest video that involves, once again, as we already know, folks, Mario vs. Sonic having a battle station to the death. So, with that being said, let's roll. So, where to begin? Oh, yeah, I know where everything begins, as usual and always. Bob and SMG4 being, acting like Fred from Courage the Cowardly Dog and being naughty and all that jazz. When they took all the money when they stole the money from, of course, the bank, and their plan was to give it to, I'm guessing, some sort of thugs and bandits, not to mention pirates and scumbags, of course, for just a tub of sugar. Bro, okay, I'm gonna say this, folks, for their condition in the future, if they wanted sugar so badly, why not just go run to the store and get themselves some sugar? That should have covered everything up, right? Well, in SMG4's video, no. Instead, the type of sugar they're talking about is probably something, as Maggie would say, "That's illegal, you know," and all that jazz. Plus, bear with me, folks, I can't do a good Maggie Spletzer voice impersonation or impression, but I do the best I can to do many other voice impersonations or impressions. Okay, so bite me. Anyways, so SMG4 and Bob, they both turn in the, as I was saying before my phone went off, so, yeah, SMG4 and Bob ended up in a Daddy Daycare, or school for preschoolers and even kids that are younger than all of our ages of the barnacle. And Mickey's like, gee, look who it is, Red. It's your worst pals, Bob and SMG4. Which, again, I suck at Maggie Spletzer, so bite me. But I do a very good Mario impersonation or impression. So we see Maggie and Spletzer we see Maggie and Mario welcoming SMG3 and Bob. As SMG4 is like, no, not SMG4. What am I fucking saying? Mario. Mario's like, hello. Oh, hello. What a wonderful surprise to see you again. What a surprise to see you. Woohoo. And let's go. And all that jazz. To SMG3 and Bob, of course. And SMG3 and SMG4 starts arguing against each other because they think that the place they went to was supposed to be a place filled with thugs, bandits, pirates, scumbags, and even thieves! We have thieves in the house! No, I'm kidding. But, nope, they bumped into a school full of kids, and once again I'm talking about preschool kids, and maybe kindergarten, who knows, and while Maggie and Mario gets sugar and food ready for the kids, it was SMG3 and Bob's job to take care of a few things for Maggie and Mario. For instance, and for little things to help kids learn a few things in class was how to share, how to read a bedtime story. No. I believe it was in order. Learn to share with your friends or enemies. And I'm not going to say people's names out there anymore, but I know what you guys are out there. And I got my evil eyes on you. That's right. I will turn into an evil Koopa. I will bring out, actually, the evil Koopa inside my system. In here, and he will scare the hell out of you guys. And most importantly, we'll tell you both, do you want to play a game? Let's play a game. Alright? So, yeah. But anyway, yeah. You could say, that while they were doing all that, such as sharing and caring, lots of crafts, snack time, or as we folks call it, break time! And finally, story time. It was time for the final event that kids have to do before the end of their preschool and kindergarten day, and that was a treasure hunt. Or as we folks used to call it back when we were kids during preschool through, I'm guessing, 12th grade. Which that's, of course, folks, senior year. Or maybe it's not senior year, and I could be wrong. But anyways, the point is, kids went on this field trip while the rest of the kids stayed in class, and little did Maggie know is that some of her kids were gone missing. So Maggie Spencer asked SMG3 and Bob where they went, and they're like, why are you asking us? Why not ask the stupid redhead? then Maggie's like thinking, who's this redhead they referring to? Then it struck her and thought only one character that would have a red head, and that's Mario! So, yeah. So Mario brings the remaining two kids to a field trip. And we could all pretty much know where this comes from. Which, no, let me rephrase that. We all pretty much know where this is going to end up. It's going to end, and trust me, I know, because I've seen clips of Arnold, once again, Arnold Schwarzenegger, take care of children, and then later on, Arnold is like, I taught you well, young Padawans. Well, now, children, we must commence battle station. No. And all that jazz. And the battle station the kids did by taking out, folks, a couple bandits, thieves, pirates, scumbags, and many other things out there. Until one of the thugs, bandits, thieves, scumbags, and many others was like, alright, that's it. What's going on here? Don't anybody move for this. And wouldn't you know it, the boss that folks showed up in SMG in the preschool and kindergarten, in the school of preschool in kindergartens or kindergartners, it turned out to be the one and only Marty from, we folks remember him from the War of the Fat Italians, either 2022 or it was 2023, I don't know. But my point, folks, still stands. He showed up, and he didn't look happy when the kids turned all the cash and all the money that SMG4 and Bob stole into arts and crafts. So, SMG4 and Bob had to think of something quick, otherwise they're bread. And that's when a mysterious figure that kind of looks like Marty showed up, and he's like, please don't kill us, Daddy! We got such a good job today, Daddy! They even taught us how to art the craft! They taught us how to sleep! They taught us to drink coffee and all that! And at the end of the result, Marty's like, in his robotic but human voice, fine. Wait. You boys pass for now. Me and my boy will go home and rest up. And resting up they did, but not in the good way. Which I'm kind of actually glad that Marty is back in prison, because he still should remember, in fact we all should remember a valuable lesson. If you're going to stick, well, you folks get what I mean of what Marty has done. I think, folks, we all know what he done. and a valuable lesson to all this is. So that was that, and now for a Alex Spiders video. Mario vs. Sonic Brawl 2. And where to begin? Oh, just the usual. As we previously remember, Mario got defeated by Sonic. The same shenanigan happened today as Sonic is doing his best he can to get himself and enjoy himself a chili dog. When he sees no one other than Mario beating the crap out of Sonic. And we pretty much know where this goes from here, folks. The battle still continues on. And there were, folks, lots of cameos even that I, folks, remember when I, folks, played Super Smash Brothers. For instance, we had Kirby, we have Star Fox, and many other characters that we know and love and care. Except, well, maybe, except for maybe Fire Emblem and that one game that, Xenoblade or whatever, that has that Xenoblade or whatever it's called. I forgot the name of the game, but I'll get back to that. But, yeah, so, yeah, pretty much Mario and Sonic was doing their, casual and usual routine, and that is beating themselves up to the punch until we come, folks, to a Star Wars battle stations. And at the end of that, folks, it turned out to Sonic telling Mario, no, let me put it this way, in more of a Star Wars Episode 3 reference. How does it go? Oh yeah, something along the lines like, and hopefully not hopefully, but I wish, pray, dream, and even bet I don't get copyrighted for this, but if I do, then I'm sorry, and I'll just remove this video. But, the way it goes is like this. It was Anakin Skywalker having the low ground area, and Obi-Wan Kenobi having the high ground area. And we all, folks, pretty much know where that ends up. As Obi-Wan's like, "Don't you do it, Anakin! I have the high ground! You have the low ground! It's never too late for you to come back to the light side!" And Anakin Skywalker's like, "Screw the light side! What about me? What about my life with Padme? What about my life with everything, man? I hate the dark. I hate the light side, I hate you, and I hate the Jedi Council." That's pretty much what Anakin was saying. And that's exactly what happened to Mario and Sonic as they were wielding lightsabers against each other. And right as Sonic was about to get the upper hand, Mario's like, not today, not in my house, you don't. And yet we get, folks, another cliffhanger as Mario gained victory, while Sonic is like, excuse me. As Sonic would say from Inspector Gadget when Mr. Cog is defeated each time by Inspector Gadget himself would say, "I'll get you next time, Gadget. Do you hear me, Inspector Gadget? I shall get you next time, Inspector Gadget." And that's the cliffhanger right there. Now, what have we learned from SMG4's new video? Like I said, if you guys just want sugar, head to a store, man. Head to Wally World. Head to No, not Target. What am I freaking saying? Ow! Go to Walmart. Go to Safeway. Go to Save Mart. Go to any store that has your sugar and groceries and whatnot. But please, don't get the kind of sugar that gets you in trouble. And most importantly, don't do drugs, kids. Because, as Sonic would say if he was here right now, which he is by my computer desk, doing drugs, Tails, is no good. You should be with me instead of these Eggman robots who do nothing more but smoke and drink. Unless folks is soda, milk, and even cocoa milk. And finally, folks, even water and tea. No. What did I say? Soda, milk, especially cocoa milk, water, coffee. You know, folks, pretty much just anything, but no alcohol, no drugs, no nothing. That's pretty much what we learned from SMG4's newest video, and also from from Alex Byers' new video. I still, folks, would say, why can't... No, I'm not gonna get in trouble for singing that song. So I'm gonna say, why don't we just let bygones be bygones? I mean, Mario could still get his spaghetti. Sonic could still get his chili dog. Even if, folks, I make them. And if things happen to end rough, I'll just close my store. And as they say from Teen Titans Go, when Cyborg became Mama Cyborg, he would say right now if he was here, "Ooh, I'm about to knock some sense into you, boss. I'm about to knock some sense into you, sonny boy. I'm about to knock some sense into you." And all that jazz. So, yeah, that's pretty much what happened today, and I got, folks, nothing more to add except you folks know the usual. If you folks like this video, you know what to do. Hit me with a subscribe or don't. For thy can't compose, control, nor possess you guys' actions, opinions, or even options. And I can only compose, control, and possess myself if I want to. Which I won't! And that goes pretty much the same, folks, with likes or dislikes. And finally, send me, ladies and gentlemen, some positive comments down below. Because if you don't, we'll find out, kitty boys and girls. For thy shall plunge onto your accounts and give you the red flag, not to mention delete your comments. So better give me some positive. And until, folks, Monday. Well, no, not Monday. next Monday, sorry. Not this coming Monday, but next Monday. Just tune in, folks, for some Danganronpa, as well as well, as I was saying, you folks know the drill. Tune in next Monday for some Danganronpa as we wrap up Chapter 5 on both Danganronpa, Another Despair Academy, and Trigger Happy Havoc, and hopefully we finish it before summer vacay. Because during summer vacay, I won't be streaming till August or September, so yeah. Consider this, folks, another 2-month break for me until that happens. So, yeah. And finally, until that time comes around, folks, I am yours truly, Brandon Brandon Murphy here on YouTube, and you folks know my Twitch channels. For some of you out there that already knows me, but for those that doesn't, I am Brandon the Koopa and Brandon the Mandalore on Twitch.tv. Remember them all, folks, so you have to at some point, some which, some way, somewhat, and of course somewhen, saying to you all goodbye, obviously, Francois, sayonara, and all that jazz. Plus, you folks know how I end my videos or streams. So, let's go.
Oh, mamma mia!
There you go. Oh yeah. And as the band Puya from their hit singular album Fundamental, they say and go, folks. Keep it simple. Alright, there you go. And I am Dunsky. Have a great Saturday and Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. And also, because tomorrow we got May the 4th be with us tomorrow, I'm going to say this right now to all of you. And once again, if I get copyrighted, then I'll just delete this video. But if I don't, then cool. But anyways, because May the 4th be with us coming tomorrow. Here you go. Remember, the Force shall be with us all, always. Okay, bye.